Hello everybody, it is your boy Mr. Boomer back at you here again with some more Sonic Adventure 1. Now we only have one more story that we need to complete before we have officially completed all the character story inside the game, and that's, you guessed it, Big the Cat's story. Now, if you guys have not been paying attention as to why I sighed there, I have expressed throughout the entire playthrough that Big the Cat story is by far my least favorite story in the entire game. In fact, I would go as far as saying that his story is actually one of the bad aspects of Sonic Adventure 1. Like, it's a major flaw, man. Like, they were cooking. Sega, you were cooking. You went from Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, E102Y. Like, these two are controversial, but they were good in their own right. But Big story, I think most of us can agree that this story is just not really that good, man. Like, story-wise, it's kind of not good. Gameplay-wise, it's just horrendous, honestly. And quite frankly, boring. It's quite literally the main reason why I had a hard time actually finishing Sonic Adventure 1 when I was younger, and I almost gave up the game because of this goddamn fat fuck! But anyway, without further ado, let's actually get into the main story here and see exactly what's going on with Big, since he's been brought up a lot throughout the entire story, but we haven't really seen why he actually is there. So we're gonna learn more about him and that freaking frog that we keep chasing around. So let's do it. Yeah.
Hold on, Froggy, I'm coming! What? Froggy, is that you? You're looking kinda weird, good buddy. What's up with the tail? Hey, wait a minute! You swallowed my lucky charm! Come back here! What's wrong with you? Something's not right. We've always been friends. For years. Froggy! Wait up! Oh dear. Yoo-hoo! Froggy! Come out, wherever you are. Oh man, where could my Pollywog pal be anyway?
Wow, okay, so I think that's the first time I've ever heard someone ever say the word Pollywog before. Where could my Pollywog pal be? Like, get used to that throughout the playthrough. I'm just gonna keep insulting this man the way this man talks, cause I really do not like the way that Big talks, man. Seriously, it gets on my nerves sometimes. But anyway, if you look over there, out inside like the green island here, you have Sonic and Tails that are just chilling right here, which is pretty awesome, honestly. I think you could talk to them, right?
Eggman!
Okay, Sonic, you're just after Eggman. What about you, Tails?
Quick! We have to find the rest of the missing Chaos Emeralds!
Okay, so I think this is just them coming out of the casino, right? Or is this them going towards the casino? No, if they was going towards the casino, it would be nighttime, so they probably were just coming out of the casino, I believe. But anyway, you come around this corner and cutscene.
Froggy, there you are. Wait, don't run away. What you doing under that car? What's wrong?
Goodness sakes, man, like, ugh. Alright, I'm gonna try to remain positive, like, throughout the playthrough, though. Like, I'm not gonna freaking bash this cat, because I know he has a fan base, but... Anyway, what you're supposed to do here is just lift up this car, like you're the Incredible Hulk, and just fall down this little pothole here into the sewers, which is honestly pretty cool, but... Anyway, to continue on here, like, I have pretty much just been debating the whole entire day if I should honestly record any more Sonic Adventure 1 this week, because this playthrough, like, this story mode alone, because sometimes, what the fuck? Do you see this shit? The door is literally having a seizure there. His big fat purple ass just freaking almost broke the doors. Like, shit, man. Big, you need to freaking, like, goodness sakes.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
But anyway, the first freaking level that we're going to be going inside of here is actually Twinkle Park, which is actually the main level we're going to be playing here, the first level we're going to be playing here, and now we're going to be getting into the gameplay, and... Cute guys, guess what we gotta do inside this level? I mean, we got a rod, and there's some water here, and just for hints, no, we're not going after a capsule like with Sonic's story, we're not racing Sonic or Eggman like in Tails' story, we're not looking for emerald pieces like in Knuckles' story, we're not escaping Zero like in Amy's story, and no, we're not shooting and hunting down targets like in E-Gamma's story. In Big Story, we're going fishing. That is right, we actually have to fish inside this goddamn game. And what is the main goal of this stage? We're supposed to freaking capture that goddamn Froggy. And once we capture Froggy, the level is over. Now, there surprisingly is no time limit here on these stages, so you can literally take as long as you want to, honestly, to like try and capture the frog. There is no pressure or anything, unless you're trying to speedrun the game, of course, but here we go here, freaking Froggy. Freaking god dang it, grab the bait. Like, I guess I might as well talk about it now while I am doing this, because this might be a while, but Biggs the Cat's story is, as I said earlier, the main reason why I did not finish this game. Like, I had a hard time finishing this game when I was younger, because I had a hard time understanding the mechanics on how fishing works, well, at least in this game, because I know you're supposed to cast the reel, and once you cast the reel near a fish, they grab onto it. Like, look at that, that fish is coming towards me, so once he gets close, he's gonna, like, sometimes they grab onto it, but then they don't actually, like, it doesn't catch them. Like, shit. So I have to sometimes play around with the fishes, not in a freaking sexual way, but sometimes I have to play around with the fishes in order to figure out, get the freaking right angle to freaking capture them. Alright, just reel it back, Big. Like, we gotta freaking recast it again. Like, this is the reason why I'm not a big fan of his story, cause shit, man. It's such a simple goal, right? Capture Froggy, and boom, the level's over. It's just capturing him is a bitch. This freaking frog sometimes grabs onto the bait, and then as soon as he grabs onto the bait, he lets go of it. And it's like, why do I not, like, hitch him? Like, what the hell's going on? But anyway, to kind of explain the mechanics while I'm still in a calm manner, enough complaining, once you pretty much use the X button when you're near a pool to freaking cast your freaking reel, and then you freaking reel back with your A button, like you can reel back fast with the A button and reel back slow with the X button. However, there's one thing you gotta keep in mind when you freaking, like, hitch onto the fishes here. Here we go, now I can show you. When you freaking hitch onto the fish, you gotta be careful of that meter there on the right. That is your rod bar. And I swear to you guys, I had this happening, like, before to me several times. If your freaking rod reaches, like, in the red margin, like it fills up all the way, Big the Cat's rod will break. And once his rod breaks, you pretty much lose a life, like, that's it. he only brought one fishing rod, so it makes sense, you know? Like, of course he's not gonna be able to fish again.
Welcome to Twinkle.
Honestly, I don't even know why he's trying to fish for this goddamn frog. Why not just jump in the goddamn water and just grab his ass? Why are we playing this dumbass fishing game? I don't know, but let's just continue on here. I believe there's a cutscene up ahead. If you can fit through this goddamn door. Jeez. Okay, well that cutscene was actually short. I didn't even have to mute there, but pretty much you know the deal here. We have the freaking ice stone here, and if you guys have already been watching the playthrough, you know exactly what we gotta do with this stone. We gotta go over the ice cap zone, where I'm assuming the walls are gonna break again, huh? Like the gods are just gonna drop a TNT, and then those walls are just gonna break. We'll probably have to go see. But yeah, once that rod fills up and Fish's rod breaks, like, not Fish's, Big's rod breaks, like, that's the end. You lose a life. And it's freaking annoying, because sometimes when you hitch onto the fishes, like, yep, there it is, like, the gods dropped the TNT again. The trend just continues, even in his story. Like, it gets annoying sometimes when you freaking, like, grab the TNT, grab the fish, and then the rod just fills up immediately. Like, I try, like, resisting them a bit, right? Letting them kind of like get the perfect angle, and sometimes it just doesn't work. This aids. But that's the main reason why I don't really like his story that much. I just do not like that fishing. And depending on how hard these next levels are for fishing, it's probably going to depend on, it's probably going to debate if this playthrough is going to be split into parts or not. I honestly could probably beat it in one go if I, you know, don't struggle too much on it, since the levels are short themselves, but again, you never know. Anyway, you have the power up here. I'm gonna let the freaking ball explain it.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water. To swim underwater, press the jump button when afloat.
Alrighty, so we got essentially a floaty here, which pretty much makes us be able to float above the water. Because if Big's big ass freaking got inside the water, he would sink immediately all the way to the bottom here, and without the freaking floaty, we would honestly just drown. Because it's really hard for him to get out of the water. Sometimes anyway, so that's going to be useful for this next level, because I believe we are going to really need the floaty in order to capture Froggy here. And Ice Cap Zone, this level was actually way more harder than Twinkle Park, I would say, because again, we actually have to find the goddamn frog. Here he is, right here on this ice crack here, so now we gotta actually just fish for him. But yeah, man, I'm just not big on this whole gameplay here. Like, I would say out of all the controversial game modes inside Sonic Adventure 1, this here is like really hard to defend. I really just, this makes me just does not, just, this is literally just what makes me not like the game, just this, honestly. Okay, we got freaking Froggy here, so let's fish for him. Sorry if I'm not talking much in this gameplay, playthrough here, guys, because again, I want to make sure that I actually capture this frog. I don't want to spend too much time. I need to freaking hunting this goddamn frog down. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. See, right now I'm like succeeding through it because again, like it's way I have a little bit more experience than I was when I was a kid, and I'm more focused. But god dang, man, like if I played this off camera again, like I would be stressing. But anyway, here let's continue forth. I really don't think I really explained too much about his gameplay. Let's see, what else is there to also talk about here? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. There's also more power-ups that you could get for Big. Like, I haven't explained this, right? You can there's also other fishes inside of the water there that you can also get, other than just Froggy. Actually, hang on, there's a cutscene here.
Oh no, he's got my little bunny. Whoa! Glad I found you.
Oops!
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
Oh, now what am I gonna do? Like goodness sakes, it's just I don't know what direction Sega was going with this character, honestly. Like, I guess they just wanted their trademark, I don't know, fat character. That fat stereotype. Big, slow, and slow in the head. Goodness sakes, the 2000s, not even the 2000s, the 90s were just a different time, honestly, but anyway, as I was saying, is there gonna be another cutscene? No, there is not. As I was saying, there are more fishes you can actually collect in the water other than just Froggy, but you don't have to get them because, again, the main goal is to just get Froggy, but if you do collect them, they do give you a more bonus for your score at the end, which is really nice, but I'm not really gonna go for them, honestly, because again, I'm just trying to beat this as fast as possible, because I'm trying my best to not stress out over this shit. If you guys saw me in like my first playthrough when I was younger, I was stressing out over this game mode and it almost had me in like tears, man. It made me actually hate the game. Holy shit.
I better go after Amy.
But anyway, here's Sonic here, he's just standing there. So now we're at the part where Amy just got captured by Zero, so that's good. But anyway, up here I think there's a cutscene. But there's not really any voice lines inside of it, so we're free to just talk here. As I was mentioning earlier too, there are other upgrades that you can get with Big. I believe one of them is a bigger reel, which allows you to catch more bigger fish. So if you're interested in actually like catching all the fish inside the ocean, or the play area I guess you could say, you can collect all of them, and you'll be able to collect a bigger fish to get a bigger score, but again, I'm just not going for that. And also, correction guys, I know I said inside of Gamma's second playthrough, that he and Sonic were the only ones who could go to Emerald Coast. Apparently, I was very wrong, like now realizing this. Apparently, Big also has a stage here in Emerald Coast. And at least he gets a different song inside of it than just having, you know, the main theme of Emerald Coast inside of it. But this stage I would say is a lot more easier than the other two stages, since the other ones could be a little bit stress-inducing, having to position yourself, and here, I believe Froggy's more, yep, there he is, like, oh god, bomb! Okay, good, the bomb didn't get us. Let me just reel that back real quick, like, that shit literally just messed me up. Stupid monkey. But anyway, this stage is like a lot more easier than the other two stages, I would say, since Froggy's a little bit more visible, and two, now since we have the floaty, it like makes it a little bit more easier to just like find him and grab him. That's a robot fish there, I don't want to mess with that guy, like, they can actually like break your reel like very fast, I believe, so I don't want to mess with them when I don't have any reel upgrades. Leave me alone, robot fish. Leave me alone. Froggy! Froggy! Grab the goddamn reel, man, please! Okay, just don't grab the reel then. Just be like that then. That's the one thing again, like... Okay, bomb. Okay, bomb. Bomb. Okay! What am I afraid of? Apparently, Big the Cat's just invincible when you freaking cast your reel. Like, when he's casted and locked in trying to grab a fish, apparently bombs do not affect him at all, so... That's really interesting. I was for sure thought that the bombs would probably like interrupt my flow or something. Apparently not. Wrong way. Froggy. Like, goodness sakes. I need his ass to turn around so he can see the reel and come and get it. Come get the bait. There we go. Attaboy. Attaboy. Okay. Again, locking in. I don't want to break my cast here, because again... I don't want to hear it from this goddamn big cat that freaking when he freaking dies and his reel breaks, man, like, goodness sakes. Alright, but we're progressing on a good rate here, so we should be able to like finish this playthrough on a steady pace here.
Froggy? Uh-oh. on there? Come back, please! Give me my friend back! I'm begging you, please!
Dude, I'm sorry, like, just why? Why? Why that cutscene, man? Like, that cutscene just makes me laugh. Him just flailing his arms around and just like, give me my friend back, please. Like, my goodness, man. They freaking turned him into a goober. Like, he was just a straight goober character in Sonic, honestly.
Froggy? This place doesn't look familiar to me at all. Smells like Froggy's around somewhere. Think I'll see what's behind this door.
What the fuck was that? Okay, like, that's I completely forgot about that shit, him sniffing the freaking frog. This man's fucking creepy as hell, man. Like, that's another reason why I don't like him. What the hell? Was that really necessary? Really? Was that really necessary? I could smell Froggy around here somewhere. That's literally a candidate to being added to the freaking watch list, man. The whole neighborhood watch. Big the Cat, man. You are just weird, but we are going to end the video here, but to pretty much kind of finish off anything else that I was saying aside, like, his gameplay there, like, yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist of it. You just go around fishing for Froggy. Some of the stages are not bad. Some of those stages are very bad, though. Like, I believe the next stage we're going up into is Hot Shelter, and I can't remember correctly if that stage is kind of aids, like, I don't know, Twinkle Park and Ice Cap Zone, but for the most part I was able to get through most of these stages without failing, because I did kind of practice beforehand, but goodness sakes, dude, like, I am not looking very forward to just this whole story, man. I really am not. Not at all. Humpty Dumpty over here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Hopefully, in the next part we can finish his story. Again, he doesn't have that many stages, so we should be able to clear through it pretty fast. So see you guys then. Enjoy.